Joel Robuchon was born on the 7th of April 1945 and died on the 6th of August 2018. He was a French chef and restaurateur. He was named Chef of the Century by the guide Gault Millau in 1989, won, and awarded the Meilleur Ouvrier de France, France's best worker, in cuisine in 1976. He published several cookbooks, two of which have been translated into English, chaired the committee for the Larousse Gastronomique, and hosted culinary television shows in France. He operated a dozen restaurants in Bangkok, Bordeaux, Hong Kong, Las Vegas, London, Macau, Monaco, Montreal, Paris, Singapore, Taipei, Tokyo, and New York City, with a total of 32 Michelin Guide stars among them, the most of any chef in the world. In 1945, Robuchon was born in Poitiers, France, one of 4 children. He worked as a cook in the Châtillon-sur-Sèvre seminary in the Deux-Sèvres, currently Mauléoniste. In 1960, at the age of 15, he became an apprentice chef at the Relais of Poitiers hotel, starting as a pastry chef. In 1966, at the age of 21, he joined the apprenticeship Compagnon du Tour de France, enabling him to travel throughout the country, learning a variety of regional techniques. In 1974, at the age of 29, Robuchon was appointed as head chef at the Hôtel Concorde La Fayette. In 1976, at the age of 31, he won the Meilleur Ouvrier de France for his craftsmanship in culinary arts. From 1987 to 1990, he was regularly invited on French TV, Caines est bon il n'y a pas mille. FR3, with François Roboth as moderator. In 1989, Robuchon was called Chef of the Century by Gault Millau. He later started his own restaurant in Paris called Jamin. 8. He mentored Gordon Ramsay, Eric Ripe, and Michael Caines. In 1995, seeing many of his peers die of stress and heart attacks, Robuchon retired at the age of 50. He subsequently staged a comeback, opening several restaurants bearing his name around the world. He hosted Cuisine as Command Grand Chef on TF1 from 1996 to 1999. In 2000, he hosted Bon Appétit Bien Sûr on France 3. Through his various restaurants, including the newly awarded 3-star rating for his restaurant in Singapore, he accumulated a total of 32 Michelin Guide stars, the most of any chef in the world. In June 2018, Resort World Singapore stated that both the 3-Michelin-starred Joel Robuchon Restaurant and the 2-starred L'Atelier de Joel Robuchon would close at the end of the month. Robuchon died from cancer on 6 August, 2018, a year after receiving treatment for a pancreatic tumor. Robuchon has been the most influential French chef of the post-nouvelle cuisine era. Since the mid-1980s, he has been called the primus inter pares of Paris 3-star chefs for his work both at Jamin and at his eponymous restaurant. Robuchon has been known for the relentless perfectionism of his cuisine. He says there is no such thing as the perfect meal, one can always do better. He was instrumental in leading French cuisine away from the excesses, and excessive reductionism, of nouvelle cuisine. In particular, his cuisine was seen as harking back to a more authentic, even bourgeois French cuisine, the cuisine actuelle of Patricia Wells' book, republished as Simply French, which focused on making each ingredient taste of itself. Drawing his inspiration firstly from the simplicity of cuisine, he led the way in creating a more delicate style respectful of natural food ingredients. As with many famous chefs in France, Robuchon was an avowed Freemason, namely the Grand Lode National Français. He died at 73 years old,